Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Got a quick little video for you today, and we are restoring the headlights on Dana's car. So these headlights have pretty much completely faded out. The clear coat on them is gone. They're all white. She's kind of driving by braille. So we're going to show you the permanent way to fix these. I know there's kind of sprays you can put on them, and there's these gimmicks of polishing balls, which honest to God really don't work. And this is going to be the permanent way to do it with just a matter of a few products. And here's what we got. Still haven't learned how to use my own equipment. So basically we got some masking paper. Over there, you can use newspaper. I got a spray gun. I got a little bit of lacquer thinner in a cup, 2 mixing cups, some paint sticks, some rolls of tape, and some 2-to-1 clear coat. Frankly, you could go down to the paint store and they will sell you clear coat pre-mixed in a can that is really good automotive clear. And for those of you that don't have a ton of experience, that would probably be the better way to go. So the first thing we're going to do to get started, we're going to mask off your headlights. And we're going to leave the masking paper or the masking tape on here because we're going to mask these off and clear coat them. To do the corner, just rip off pieces like so. Then for the bottom, if you pull the tape really hard, it will make that curve. Did you already lose your end? Now that we got the headlights all masked off, we have some 600 grit wet dry paper that's been soaking in some soapy water. And you're going to pull that out. And basically you're going to do kind of like a wax on all over the entire headlight. And when you're done, the whole headlight's going to look pretty faded out because you scratched it all up. You did watch Karate Kid, didn't you?
Wax on, right hand. Wax off, left hand. Wax on, wax off.
All right. So I've color sanded away with 600 on this driver's side light for probably a good 30 minutes. And I'm just wiping it down with some soap and water. Clean all the residue off of there. And when this dries, it should kind of have a white, even finish all the way around. And when you have that white, even finish, that your headlight is ready for the next step. Keep going. You're not done. Okay, so now that that's all sanded and Dana's finishing up her side, I'm going to go ahead and start masking off this side. And again, you don't have to have auto body masking paper. You can use a newspaper. Those still exist, don't they? Or are they fake newspapers now? Alright, so we got Dana's light all ready to go. We're going to finish masking this off. Hold that. We'll tape it down to all the dirt under her hood. Somebody doesn't wash their engine. So now that all the sanding's finished up, all the masking's finished up, we're going to head over to the science lab and start mixing some clear coat. So the stuff we're using is a typical auto body type paint top coat. This is a 2-to-1 mix. So basically we're going to put 2 ounces in of clear coat, 1 ounce of hardener. We're going to mix it and spray the lights. So there's 2 parts clear. 1 part hardener. I've already cleaned out my spray gun, so that's all ready to go. This is a full size. You don't necessarily need a full size. Honestly, I kind of prefer a mini. And you also don't need a Sata Jet NR2000. You can use just a regular old paint gun that you pick up at Harbor Freight. But even with that amount of clear, 3 ounces, there'll be left over when we're done. So now that I got the clear coat in the gun, I'm going to turn down the fluid so that it's just a little small bit coming out of there with a pretty decent sized fan, which is adjusted by your side knob. And we're just going to do light coats until we get the finish that we're looking for. Okay, so now that we're all ready to spray this, always start on your masking paper. Just do a couple little passes to see if the pattern's how you want it to be. It's not putting out too much material. I probably want a little more material than that. There we go. And we're going to do a pass. You're going to come down about 50% of the way and go right back over it. And whether you're using a spray gun or whether you're using an aerosol can, it's the same method. Alright, so let's get these lights done. How's that look? And like I said, when we were all done, even 3 ounces was way too much. But it's easier to mix 3 ounces than what it is to try and mix 1. And we're gonna clean out the paint gun with a little lacquer thinner. Gonna change the fan settings when we're cleaning it. You put your finger in front of it, you can get the reservoir to burp, where it'll make a water fountain out of the top. And it'll help back flush the clear in and out. Then open up your fluid tip. Keep changing your fan. Take a little bit of leftover lacquer thinner. Put a splash in your cup and store your paint gun with the lacquer thinner in there for a couple of days. That way it just gets rid of any residual that's left in there. Now that we're all finished and we got done mask it, this is what our headlights look like. Nice part about this is, if you screw something up, if you run the clear coat, you just repeat the exact same steps over again and fix your mistake. So now we're letting this cure. We're going to let it sit for about an hour, probably be just a couple of days. I don't know, we've had some pretty nice weather lately until you could wash it, but that's your quick and easy way to fix the headlights. I'll put a description of the products we used in the description of the video. If y'all found the video helpful, you know the routine. Smash that like button, give it one of those, and we will see you next time.